This is a Duckie Hat presentation. Be sure to click on the like and the subscribe buttons.
Today we are going to have a discourse on common sense. Sapphire, we have a guest today that will join us in our delving into the subject of common sense.
Yes, we've been introduced. However, for our audience, I will introduce our guest. Our guest is an engineer with a high degree of knowledge in several fields, including computer science. I believe you pronounce your first name as Edgar, and your last is what?
My last name is Hades. That is spelled H-A-I-D-Z. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of one of your shows.
Well, Mr. Egghead. Oops. I mean Mr. Edgar Hides. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's alright. I'm used to it. My friends call me Edward. So you, Pastor, can call me Edward if that will help you.
Eddie. I think I know why your parents gave you the first name Edgar. They were looking to the future for you. With the name Edgar, you were sure to excel in academics in order to live up to your first name and last name combined.
Edward, I understand you're not married. When you marry and if you have a son, are you going to name your son Edgar, or a similar name also? That is to start a type of family tradition.
No. I will name him Bill, or Ted, or Jerry. Anything but Edgar. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mind living up to my name. However, I will not do that to my son. No. That will not be a tradition.
Edward. The way you expressed that. Instead of starting a family tradition, it sounds like you're breaking a family curse.
That might be true. Pastor, where is the common sense in naming a child Edgar?
Eddie. Many people today do not have common sense. God's wisdom is above and beyond common. However, when you seek God's wisdom, the way that is right becomes easier to understand. By seeking God's wisdom, you develop a knowledge of right and wrong, often referred to as common sense.
Pastor, give us scripture on wisdom. That is God's wisdom that is far, far, far above man's common sense.
Eddie, would you like to address that? That is, communicate to us a scripture on wisdom.
Pastor, thank you for letting me communicate scripture. Proverbs 3:1-28. King James Version states, My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days, and long life, and peace, shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee, bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the firstfruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes, keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, Thou shalt not be afraid, yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked, when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, Go, and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee.
Pastor. Proverbs 3:29 through 35 goes on to state, Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools.
Thank you, Eddie and Sapphire, for your reading of Proverbs chapter 3. Now look what is coming up on the screen. More Bible studies related to our contemporary times we live in. Be sure to click on our subscribe button. Subscribing helps us reach more people with our Bible studies. Be sure to watch our videos that just came up on the screen.